Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to see about what the Federal Reserve was talking to the reporters, and also there was an update happened on January 26th. All the investors in both the share market and the crypto market was waiting for this because we all know that there's a bloodbath now in both the share market and the crypto market. It's been deep red. The Jan 2022 is not a good year for investing, I would say. That's because Federal Reserve has planned to increase the interest rates almost 3 to 4 times, which we probably thought that there'll be at least a small 0.01% increase interest rate will be hiked in January. But then Federal Reserve came to a conclusion that they're not going to raise any interest rate as of now. But then from 0 to 0.25%, they're expecting to increase interest rates by March, I would say. But you know what? That 0.5% is always in the cards. Definitely, I'm telling you, there'll be 3 to maybe 4 interest rates in 2022. Whenever the Fed talks, whenever they come out with the numbers, the investors doesn't like it. That's because they cannot borrow money for free, and obviously the market will continue to bleed. There'll be a big sell-off, which I think is probably a best time to buy. It doesn't matter, even if it's like any coin. I would say Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, Cardano. They're all on a very good discount. I'm not even sure when did I see Cardano around $1. That was like literally a year ago, and probably see Solana. It was around $250, $260, 170, 180, and I bought coins at 131. Now it's like a massive discount. So we're getting it at $87, and I'm telling you, in March 16, there's another Fed meeting, which I think they'll actually increase the interest rates with the numbers will come out, and then this might even be go lower, which I might say you might get Solana at $70, Cardano maybe at 80 cent, 75 cent. You never know. I would highly suggest you to have some cash on the sidelines. That's because there's a big buying opportunities on the way. Guys, you or me or no one can predict the market, no one can predict the future, but we can anticipate as of what's happening with the market. This is all a big discount, because this is not the first time the Fed is increasing the interest rate. This has happened a lot of times, and same thing happened. The investors fear, and then they panic, they sell, but then obviously the market will obviously bounce back. The Federal Reserve is kind of a central bank, right? So they control all the financial institutions, and then they regulate it, and that's how the money flows in and out with the customers and the normal people like you and me. So they obviously doesn't want the market to crash, because they want to keep the market stable. Whenever the market is about to crash, let's say in 2020, and when the COVID hit, they jumped in, they printed money, they kept the interest rates as low as 0%, and then they make sure that the market didn't crash. So they're not against people like us making money in share market and crypto market. It's just that they have to take in concern that the inflation is going higher, which means the normal people who's working on a 9 to 5 job, if the inflation goes up, let's say a loaf of bread costs like $2 now, it might cost $10 if the inflation goes up. The inflation is almost around 3 to 4% in the US, which is a lot higher than the previous data we have today. So Jerome Powell clearly told that they are going to focus on the inflation and obviously the job. Because when there is a job shortage, when there is a labor shortage, there will be a problem with the supply chain. There are a lot of things US and many countries buy from the other countries, like import and export is happening, right? So when there's a labor shortage, then the prices will obviously inflation will appear, which obviously want the federal rate to increase the interest rate. So this is all interconnected, guys. That's how it works, actually. So hopefully this is a big discount, and obviously when there's a bear market, it will happen for a few months, trust me, but the market has always recovered, and it will recover. So I really hope that you understand this, and then enjoy the massive big discount, so that we can get rich in 6 months to 1 year. It's just a matter of patience and how clever you are now. Hopefully the market will recover, and it will recover. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please keep me motivated. Like my video and do comment on my video. That's because the YouTube algorithm it works in a way that only if you guys like the video, then it will get promoted, and also I'll get some motivation to do some additional videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and let's stay positive and then make some money. Bye bye.